horn on high, speak not with a stiff neck. For promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. But God is the judge. He putteth down one and setteth up another. For in the hand of the Lord there's a cup, and the wine is red. It is full of mixture, and he poured out of the same. But the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them. But will I declare forever, I will sing praises to the God of Jacob. All the horns of the wicked also I will cut off, but the horns of the righteous shall be exalted. Verse 6 again, verse 6 and 7. For promotion cometh not neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. But God is the judge. He putteth down one and setteth up another. So if I were to use a title on today, look at someone close to you and say, promotion. And don't stop there. Say, here comes the judge. Promotion. Here comes the judge. There are a few words in the English language that stimulates excitement. I'm a manuscript preacher, brother in the back. And don't be scared of this paper, because you'll be wondering if the paper can start a fire too. Because if I don't have paper, I'm going to go 1 hour and 36 minutes and make y'all miss the Super Bowl. So let me have this paper. There are a few words in the English language that stimulate excitement like the word promotion does. Just say that with me. Promotion. Promotion. And the excitement just takes over your person. The word promotion, according to Webster's, the preeminent lexicographer of our day, it means the act of fact or being raised in position or rank. The act of furthering the growth or the development of something, the furtherance of the acceptance and, that's not the right one. The act of moving someone to a higher or more important position or rank in an organization. Even the synonyms of the word promotion are powerful. Synonyms for promotion are advancement, elevation, rise, upgrade, preferment, and upgrading. I could close out a revival just with those synonyms by saying God's about to promote you, God's about to advance you, God's about to elevate you, God's about to cause you to rise, God's about to upgrade you, and God's about to prefer you. It's my prayer that each of these headings are coming your way. The word that I share with you today is promotion. Promotion leaves no one in the same place nor in the same state. This text belies the place, origin, and birthing place for all promotion starts and stops with God. Promotion starts and stops with God. Verse 5 tells the wicked to not lift up your horn on high and speak not with a stiff neck. This is a warning to the many talented people and all of the I don't need God people in the masses of the wicked who are so quick to literally toot their own horn. God has blessed each of us with our own personal gift. Our challenge is to not become so enamored with our own personal gift that we forgot about the giver of that gift. Proverbs 16 verse 18 states, pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. When we lift up our horns on high, we can become a victim of pride, which is a prelude to destruction and a fall. Everyone should desire promotion, but we shouldn't just run after promotion, but we should run after God, the promoter. This text belies to all to all matters concerning promotion, God is the judge, the governor, or the umpire. According to Matthew Henry, when parties contend for the prize, God puts down one and he sets up another as he sees fit to serve his own purposes and bring to pass God's counsels. We each may have plans for our own elevation, our own promotion, but God has to be in the center of those plans. God has the power to set up and to take down whomever he pleases. So God is the ultimate puppet master who works behind the scenes for the uplift of the saints of God. Don't give up your dreams of promotion. Just keep your trust in God for promotion. Proverbs 21 verse 1 states that the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord as the rivers of water. He turneth it whithersoever he will. This means that no matter how bad your case for promotion may look, they got more time on the job, they hit 60 keys and you hit 27. No matter how it looks, they pick up 10, 15,000 boxes and you pick up 8. But when God says that it's your time for promotion, how many of y'all know that God can make it? Have you seen them couples in the mall and you just wonder, how in the world? You see him? No, you see her. And then you see him and you say, what in the world? That man got promoted. Tell somebody that man got promoted. This means that God has promotion for all of us. God can turn the hearts of the king. God can turn the hearts of a manager. God can turn the hearts of a supervisor. And God can turn the hearts of an owner on your behalf. He can turn the whole hearts of a banker. He can turn the hearts of a teacher. He can turn the hearts of a judge. Lord, I know that. Or he can turn the hearts of a doctor. These individuals be wondering why in the world our thoughts of promoting you or aiding you even come from, but God's about to turn their hearts towards you. While others are scratching backs, brown nosing and kissing rear ends, you just need to trust God for your promotion. Hear ye, hear ye. God is calling for order in this court. If y'all ever been in 201, ain't nobody arguing with them when they tell you that order in the court. If you sitting down, guess what? Them little Shelby County Sheriff deputy, they may not be able to keep you alive in the prisons, but they gonna get you up out of there. How many of y'all know if you go in that courtroom and you don't stand up, you got some problems coming? Order in the court. I just call order in the court. That was y'all time to stand right now just in front of God, just for my goodwill on this morning, and to bless our Heavenly Father. I'm telling you, hear ye, hear ye. Come on, let's stand. God is calling for order in the court. And you can be seated in the presence of the Lord. Mr. Chairman, this gentleman from Tennessee calls everyone to order. We need to recognize that God is the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. The earth is the Lord, and the fullness thereof, and all that dwell therein. The silver is his, and the gold is his. Here comes the judge. I know that things may not be clicking in your life, but here comes the judge. God's about to restore to you the years that the cankerworm and the palmer worm and the locusts have eaten. Don't put your confidence in men, for men will flip on you in a New York minute. Psalms 20 verse 7 states, some trust in chariots and some in horses, but we will remember the name of the Lord our God. Trust God for your promotion. Trust God for your elevation. Don't freak out when you see the wicked prospering. Psalm 37 verse 1 states, fret not thyself because of evildoers, for they shall soon be cut down. There are those that are mistreating you right now on your jobs, and they're getting away with it because of their position over you. But soon cut down is coming to them. I ain't trying to wish no bad to anybody's supervisor or boss or anything else, or the person over your contracts. But if they've been violating you and doing wrong to you, tell them soon cut down. Look at somebody, tell them soon cut down knows how to find this man. Soon cut down knows how to find this woman. You better live by the principles of God. And I told somebody, because you can go through some of these dry seasons where you all of a sudden the phone used to ring around the clock, the texts used to ring, you in the middle of everything, but here you go, one of them seasons that you ain't hearing from nobody. Lord, what in the world have I done? Am I that bad a person? But sometimes people have changed your crowd. They changed on you because the problem that you have is speed. They don't want to wait. You believing in God that if you sow, you shall reap. Your season gonna come. You believe in due season, but these jokers are wanting to go with the make it overnight crew. There's some folks that make it overnight. You know, right across the street from you. I was laughing, but doing the home loan thing when they were doing stated income. Steve said, the cat told me, he said, Steve, how do you think I feel? I work hard every day. I got a $400,000 house, and right across the street from me is a Negro that boosts every day. He ain't got no job, no employment, and he the booster. And he's staying right where I stay. He got 9 cars in the front driveway and everything. How many of y'all know one day soon cut down will get all of them? They may leave you because you are doing it by principle and moving slow, but how many of y'all know hook or crook? And I'm telling y'all out there, I hate to be talking to y'all school board folks, but if they do a forcenic audit, woo-wee! I'm sorry. I know y'all believe when they say it's about the kids. It ain't about the kids. It's about contracts. And when they start exposing some of them contracts, and some folk gonna be praying. You're gonna be praying. Here comes the judge. Stop fretting over how your next door neighbors, she get the new hair every week, but you wonder how you can keep up with you, but she stole the new hair and she got a hookup where they robbing folk of the new hair, and you around here jealous of her. And how many times you want to steal the new hair if she got the 5 new hair every week? Look at her, and you trying to figure out how at your $15, $20, $25 an hour, how you can buy the new hair every week. Right across from me, I bit my nails for 40 years, brother. I bit them. Matter of fact, my classmates know me by my fingernails, my dudes, my bros. They said, Steve, you didn't stop biting your nails. I bite them till they were green. And now I get my nails done because that was a victory for me, because when you bite your nails, that's a bondage that you're in to nerves. So I stopped biting my nails, and I go to a shop, one of the few men that go to the shop, but the lady across from the lady that does my nails, she do the wild weaves. She do them $600 weaves. I'm talking about right here. They come in looking like me, and then they walk out right down here. One time I said, $600. How many of y'all know how that would kill most budgets? But you don't know what she doing to do that $600 every week or two. And she'll leave you because you want to be principled and say, God's going to bless me in my due season, but God may move too slow for some folks. So my word to you is sometime when that phone not ringing, it's because you're too slow. But how do you think I feel? I've been with every slick cat in the city. I'm almost 60 years old, and I see some cats my age get jammed. Look, Doc, we way past that. You better come back and do it on the 1, 2, 3, because you're doing that 10, 50, and 40, go get you 20. I'm sorry, I earned it. I ain't just no little buster in the church pulpit. I done spent some time in the streets. I know how it go. I can tell. I talk like a man. That's why I can walk in cats where cats like me. Look at dude got that little Wall Street diction, but he around here. Why these little old, little young bucks like him? Why these little drive-bys like him? Because I know their language. I've been where they been. I didn't have no choice. That's where I grew up at. God can promote each one of you despite the place that you came from. Despite all the folks knowing that you got a record, because we'll make each other feel bad. How can any man feel bad about his record when we got a president with a... We judge against each other, but we say nothing about our president. Psalm 37 says this: wait on the Lord. Look at somebody and tell him, wait. And keep his way, and he shall exalt thee to inherit the land. When the wicked are cut off, thou shalt see it. I have seen the wicked in great power, and spreading himself like a green bay tree. Yet he passed away, and lo, he was not. Yet I sought him, but he could not be found. Mark the perfect man, or the mature man, and behold the upright, for the end of that man is peace. The older you get, you realize that it ain't a dollar. It's about this little thing called peace of mind. While you out there and everybody else got pieces of their mind, it's good to have peace of mind. Because when you run in these streets, you got to look over the shoulder. You got to figure out what people's intention is. But it's nice to just be able to fall asleep. The Bible says he gives his beloved sleep. Tell him I'm glad I can sleep. But the transgressors shall be destroyed together. The end of the wicked shall be cut off. But the salvation of the righteous is of the Lord. He is their strength in the time of trouble. And the Lord shall help them and deliver them. He shall deliver them from the wicked and save them because they trust in him. You're going to look for those folks who keeping their foot on your neck, and you won't find them. I think about all the times that this lady says, the last thing I do, I'm going to walk Stephen Smith out that door. And I ended up having to walk her stuff out to the door and then force my company that gave her all of the credit and then gave me none to send flowers to her grave. They didn't even want to send flowers to a funeral. Now, she did a million things to me, but the company that had her doing it, they didn't even want to send flowers to a grave afterwards. Tell them don't get sucked up in this corporate stuff. They'll have your head all good and messed up. God's about to promote you. It's your time of promotion. Your season is here. Point across the room and tell somebody your season is here. I ain't talking about in the by and by. I'm telling you right now that your time has come. Not only is it your time, but it's your turn. There was a guy named Willie James Campbell. He would preach that it's your time and it's your turn. Your haters don't get mad when they hear it's your time, because guess what? When it's your time, they think it's some far off thing. But when it's your turn, they know that you're next. Point to somebody, tell them you next. It's your turn. God's about to promote you. The story's told of a father and daughter who was driving and a tremendous storm came their way. The storm grew worse and the young daughter was starting to panic. She saw trees falling and she told her father about it, and her father just pointed forward and kept driving. The daughter saw huge debris flying and was super scared. The father pointed ahead and kept driving. The daughter was seeing devastation happening all around them, and the father just pointed ahead and kept right on driving. The daughter saw lightning strike all around her and started to scream, but the father just pointed ahead and kept on driving. They saw a tunnel ahead, and they entered the long tunnel and came out on the other side of the tunnel after several minutes of driving. And on the other side of the tunnel was a picture of peace. The sun was shining. The birds were chirping. The kids were playing, all in a great calm. The father pulled over and told his daughter, in life you will go through some storms, some bad places, and some tough spots. But don't pull over because you will be trapped in those places. Just keep moving ahead. Don't allow the storms to stop you. Don't allow the storms to block you. Just keep moving ahead. Tell them folks over there, just keep moving ahead. Y'all over here, tell them folks over there, just keep moving ahead. Jesus did the same for us. He could have cursed the cross while it was still just a tree. He could have blinked at the sun until it refused to shine, but he decided to be hung up for every one of our hang-ups. Jesus kept moving ahead. While we were yet sinners, he died for you, and he died for me. Child of God, my brother and sister, he would not come down from the cross just to save himself, but he decided to die just to save you and me. Saints of God, God's about to promote you. God's about to elevate you. God has your come-up plan. And there's nothing that the folks on your job can do to stop it. There's nothing that the folks in your family can say about it. Here comes the judge. Let there be order in the court. Here comes the judge. I hear the late Teddy Pendergrass, but I'd like to change some of what he said. Teddy said, you gotta let it go. But I want to change what Teddy said. I ain't gonna try to give y'all a love TKO, but I want y'all to have a promotion TKO. Tell them again, get your promotion, TKO. Promotion is after you. Promotion is after you. Child of God, my Father's rich in houses and land. He holds the wealth of the world in his hands, of rubies and diamonds, of silver and gold. His coffers are full. He has riches untold. And I'm a child of the King. A child of the King. When Jesus is my Savior, I'm a child of the King. Jesus is my heavenly big brother. God is my heavenly Father. And the devil ain't no kin at all. Here comes the judge. The judge is looking to settle some matters with you. Your outlook may be gloomy, but the judge says that your outlook is about to be glorious. Child of God, the judge is ready for your case. He's not working on your case because God has already finished your case and taken his seat. God's about to promote you. God's about to elevate you. God's taking your rise so seriously. You don't have to scratch backs. You don't have to kiss bottoms. God's about to promote you. Don't run after promotion. Run after the promoter. God can bless you even though they see you as a buck private in the organization. Not only is your time, but it's your turn. God can exalt whomever he wills, whenever he wills to do. Saints of God, tell them, here comes the judge. Now those words with me one more time. Here comes the judge. Now tell somebody close to you, you're next. Let there be order in the court. Here comes the judge. Psalm 75, verse 10 states, off the horns of the wicked, also I will cut off, but the horns of the righteous shall be exalted. Psalm 147, verse 6 said, the Lord lifted up the meek. He casted the wicked to the ground. Lifting up your horn is a sign of boasting. Some are arrogant even in the face of God himself. None of us should want to face the judgment of an angry God. If we're going to brag on someone, we need to brag on our God. Like the psalmist said in Psalm 34, verses 1 through 3, I will bless the Lord sometimes. I will bless the Lord every now and then. I will bless the Lord at all times. His praise shall continually be in my mouth. My soul shall make her boast in the Lord. The humble shall hear thereof. Oh, magnify the Lord with me, and let us exalt his name together. Our boasting and bragging needs to be on our great, big, old, awesome God. Bless the high name of our God. Saints of God. God is the judge. God is the one that sits one down and lifts up another. The evil think that they're getting by, but they're not getting away. Our God holds the world in the palm of his mighty hands. Lord, keep your eyes on us. Lord, keep your hands on us. Our God is a great God. Let there be order in the court. Here comes the judge, bringing promotion with him. And I thought about TOL, and they told me about the Chinese bamboo tree. It's a parable that teaches the importance of patience, persistence, and hard work. The story goes that the bamboo tree grows very little above the ground for 4 years, but then in the 5th year, it grows almost 90 feet tall in just 2 months. The story of the Chinese bamboo tree can teach you to be patient, persistent, and trust in the process. Look at someone, tell them trust the process. When you said, Smith, you came here in 2019. That's 6 years. Y'all forgot about that whole year of COVID that kept us away. So saints of God, we in our 5th year. So don't say nothing when we start blooming. when we start blossoming, when we start breaking up. Saints of God, I'm telling you on this morning, let there be order in the court. Because here comes the judge. You walked in making $8.75 an hour, but God just changed that thing. Here comes the judge. They laughed at TOL, but TOL was just blooming under the scene. And now, yes sir, we're coming up. Saints of God, here comes the judge. Go tell some people, promotion, promotion, promotion. The judge has scheduled you for promotion. I see it, I feel it, I feel it. The story's told about a guy who lost all his money gambling at the casino. Saints of God. How you gonna say in a holiness church talking about the casino? And they asked the guy, he borrowed a quarter because he didn't have enough money to use the bathroom. And instead of going straight to the bathroom, he went in there with that quarter and he put it in there. And he hit, and that thing came all the way down. So they interviewed the guy who invested that money and went on to business success. And they said, aren't you looking for the guy? Because they looking for the guy that gave you the quarter. He said, no, I'm looking for the guy that opened the stall of the bathroom and let me go in before I had to put my quarter in. I've been looking all over the world, looking for the guy that opened that stall. You know how you go in them apartment complexes, and if you ain't got no card, and the gate is open, and you drive fast to get in the gate. Saints of God, every now and then, that's how God's got promotion for you. Somebody gonna open the door for someone else, and all we gotta do is drive fast and get on up in there. Saints of God, don't tell some people promotion, because here comes the judge. I hear y'all. Y'all say I ain't never went to no apartments like that. I just lay in the cut and make like I'm messing with my radio. When the thing go up, and you what to tell them, drive fast. You have an awesome Super Bowl Sunday. But if there's anyone here that's in need